One of the most frequently asked questions or queries I get over diamond stones is to do with the breaking in period and why that when you get one from new it's very, very crisp. This is mainly because when these products are electroplated from new, it almost pulls in an additional layer of diamond to the surface which needs to come off to reveal the designed abrasive power of that stone. So to break a stone in, it's going to take 3 or 4 weeks of use, maybe up to a couple of months, and actually over a period of years the fine side improves and improves and improves. But to start with, what is a good rule of thumb is the following. So this is a fine stone that I've used for demonstrations for a long time and almost feels like a piece of glass, and this is a brand new stone. So if I get this one out, unfortunately we don't do feel-o-vision, so you can't feel how crisp this feels, whereas this, if I put a little bit of fluid on there, that feels like a piece of glass. So if I put, let's say, a plain blade flat on the back here and give this a little rub, you will hear, well actually you won't hear very much, because that's how fine it is. And it's not a matter of hearing what it's doing, you can feel what it's doing. That's why you work with these softly and slowly. Whereas on a new stone, you will find, again I'm going to put some fluid on there. I'll put it on the fine side to start with so you can get a sort of feel of the difference and hear this one, I hope. But probably even more so if I flip that over onto the coarse side, you'll really hear this. Okay, it's a coarse stone and there's a lot of difference between that and the 1000 grit. However, brand new coarse diamond stone, what I would do to try and get rid of the diamond particles on top that need to come off is put the back of a plain blade on there, because you're going to need to flatten those off anyway. So just work this around with no pressure around the coarse diamond stone, really as much as you see fit. And that will get rid of the majority of the bigger particles of micron size of diamond on the surface of that. Before you go on to the fine side, it is vitally important that you clean this off. And you clean this off, because the last thing you want to do is cross-contaminate the size of diamond from the coarse side onto the fine side. So once we've worked the coarse side down slightly, more fluid on the fine side, and repeat the same. All we're trying to do now is get rid of the initial crispness of the diamond stone and getting rid of the bigger particles which are sitting on the surface. So the major thing to remember is work flat with the back of a chisel or a plain blade, nice and easily across the back, and make sure you clean the article before you move from the coarse side to the fine side. If you don't, if you pick up, let's say, a very coarse diamond on the back of here and you go straight onto the fine side, if you're not very careful, you could actually scratch the surface. So that is why there is a breaking in period. It takes a little while to get these things bedded in, but that's why so many users over all the years will turn around and say that their stone after 2 or 3 years is absolutely magnificent. Obviously, the speed in which it actually beds itself in is prevalent to how often you use it. Simple as that. Thank you.